Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good
nothing but green ahead. He's at the 40. At the 20. He's at the 10. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that you...
Headed to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This for the lead and very likely the win. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Orji. Using his feet to buy time. He's going up top here late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Oh, he's going to take a chance. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give on the inside. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, we clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Tosses it incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play. They pick up a big game.
Give to the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Alabama! And they strike first. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The back goes in motion. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Warren. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He'll throw one to his right. And the pass hits, picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. First down to start the drive after the break. To the air, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they stretch that lead to 16. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Buys a little extra time. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Running behind that left side. Across the 25, he's got room. He's off to the races. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. We're lucky that one hit the ground.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Milroe. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Open space at the 25. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Running toward the tape. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Tide. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Powers forward. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those are tough to swallow because offense, you're always trying to stay ahead of the sticks. Now you get in a goal line situation, you want to try to get north and south as much as possible, and then you start dancing and going backwards. And now, man, that guaranteed 3 points or 6 points you were looking to try to get, now it put them in a worse situation to be able to accomplish.
And the returner will be brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have.
Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. You take that kind of chance to the outer 3rd of the field, I mean, that's just begging to throw a pick 6.
Not a great decision. The coach is not going to be very happy when he goes over and says, why are you throwing in a double coverage? Let's read the field. If they're going to do this, let's take something else, right? They never go broke taking a profit. Do a good job of seeing what they're doing and trying to take away from you and take the other one.
They'll try the left side. How about this confidence in the running game? And he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Penn State change sends the offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on it.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Scanning the field, it's Aller. They'll run the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. Two-possession game going for the onside kick here in the third. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bama!
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to pound their way in. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense? Is that what we're doing here? That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he's running in the open. He's at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense.
Timeout, Penn State.
And what is this? They're setting up the punt on first down. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Running it back, it's Martin. Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on first down. And on first down, they're running out the field goal unit. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from a million yards away, you're not going to make it, and he didn't. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
There's a lot of strategies to win football games, and there are very intelligent coaches in the game today. I've never seen a field goal attempt on first down. That was a play I am never going to forget, although I wish I could.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him wide open. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Running inside the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued. Here comes the two-point try.
In the end zone.
Barges ahead. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense got tremendous penetration. They were able to rally to the football with their backs against the wall on their own goal line and force a huge loss.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last possession, the early punt, losing track of the downs, whatever. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Looking for room at the 25. Off he goes. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big gain. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster.
of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 34, Penn State 11.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Now adjusting. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Back to pass, it's Aller. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get to him. They're bringing heat. In a world of trouble and not making it any better. And down he goes. A terrible sack taken by this quarterback. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Coming after him. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And the ball's loose. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double digits.